this right here proves just how unoriginal and desperate James Gunn is. Right? He sees the writing on the wall. He sees that the Snyder Bros, not only won't we not go away, but we are getting louder. And the momentum is growing. More and more people are wondering, wait a minute. What happened with Justice League 2? When are we going to get Justice League 2? When are they going to let Zack Snyder finish the vision? Right? He sees this. He sees that more people, till this day, talk about the SnyderVerse. Talk about this story that was planned in Justice League 2. Right? This story right here, which was shared by Zack Snyder. This is recent, by the way. This is not new news, but he recently reshared this. The plans for the opening scene to Justice League 2. And this right here, this snippet, this image, this post on Instagram has garnished more buzz than anything James Gunn has created. And I gotta say, chat, that is just sad. It really is. And look at what this desperate fool James Gunn is doing now. Right? He's going to try and trick you, the Snyder Bros, into thinking that he is going to somehow continue this story, continue this, this story that it was leading ultimately to a showdown with Darkseid. Because these dummies now have cast their own Darkseid. Here it is right here. Darkseid has been cast for James Gunn's DCU. Now, apparently this is for an animated show called Mr. Miracle. This is part of the whole New Gods thing created by Jack Kirby. But the reason why I say they cast Darkseid is because one thing that James Gunn is doing is if he casts someone for a role, they'll play that character in all mediums. They'll play that character, I guess, in audiobooks and in animated movies, and especially in live action. We've seen this with other characters. This is something that James Gunn is, he just won't shut up about. So if they're telling us they cast Darkseid in this animated show, that means they've also casted Darkseid, who will be in a live action project. And most likely, it's all going to lead to a showdown with Darkseid when it's all said and done. Something that Zack Snyder already started. I'm telling you, James Gunn is pathetic. James Gunn is unoriginal. He's fooled the industry. He's fooled Hollywood into thinking that he's just this creative genius. But he's not. His movies, I've said this before, chat, and you can agree, his movies are very unoriginal, very dull, forgettable, until he adds a needle drop in there. Then you're like, oh, wow, this is amazing. You remove the needle drops from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and these are mid movies. These are terrible movies, actually. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was a horrible movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was a worse movie. Terrible movie. And don't even get me started on that Superman movie. It's dog shit. Right? But yeah, I think that for the most part, everything is pointing to the return of the SnyderVerse, the return of something that actually has passion behind it, something that actually has motion behind it. And it has these things because the SnyderVerse, and I've said this before, the SnyderVerse actually has a passionate fan base. The Snyder Bros. Right? We have motion. There's no other fandom, chat, that's like us, that's like you. And I see them in the comments all the time. I'm from this place. I'm from this place. We are worldwide. And we will not go out into the darkness. We will never go away. And see, here's the thing. They think that we'll just go away. You know, oh, we just won't make these movies. They'll go away. We'll never go away. Because these movies have not been ruined with garbage. The way Game of Thrones has been ruined. The way Star Wars has been ruined. The way Marvel has been ruined. Star Trek. Anything you can think of has been ruined by these lizards in Hollywood. By these James Gunn types. The SnyderVerse is kind of like preserved right now. You know, and if it is that this story never gets finished, if the vision never gets completed, we'll just grow. We'll just grow. We'll just the Snyder Bros will continue to grow because we can always go back to those movies. We can always go back to Man of Steel. The best live action Superman we have ever gotten. And that is a fact. And you know this is true. The Justice League Snyder Cut. Batman versus Superman, the extended edition. The Wonder Woman movie. I don't think the Wonder Woman movie gets enough praise. It's a really good movie. You know, it's honestly the Wonder Woman movie. It's the reason why Marvel kind of pivoted. And they're like, oh, I guess they do like the chick protagonist. And it's like, we never had a problem with a woman protagonist. It's just make a good story with characters that we actually care about. Don't try and make these nobodies into the main dish, right? Like Supergirl. They're trying to make Supergirl into the main dish. Supergirl is never going to be Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is up there in the Mount Rushmore of superheroes. And that's undeniable. That's why that movie was successful. I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I really do. I don't think we're ever going to get a better Wonder Woman than Gal Gadot. You know, and I know there's going to be some people, oh, but she's this, she's that, her politics. And it's like, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You know, the same people that are like woke social justice warriors that, you know, are against hating on people because of who they are the first ones to bash Gal Gadot because of who she is. And I'll stand by that statement, chat. All right. I leave my politics at the door of the movie theater. I can give two shits. I really do. I just wish that these actors would shut the fuck up. Like, I would like Mark Ruffalo more if he would just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I would like him more. Like, I don't care about their politics. I just don't want them to shove them in my face. Anyway, this is not a political channel, chat. This is entertainment. But I hope you like and share this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.